Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a get ready with me and it's going to be a talk through. I don't think I've done a talk through on my channel ever and I'm really excited. I was planning to film like at 2, it ended up being 4. I'm straight out the shower so my hair is still wet. I decided I wanted to recreate the look that I was wearing in the Milani swatch video, the lipstick swatch video, and it was like a bright blue kind of like green turquoise Peacock eye, and it was using the Lit Cosmetics Peacock glitter and a couple of NYX shadows. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that for you guys today. I've had really bad allergies and like my skin, everything has just been reacting really badly. For example, over here I have still like a breakout and my forehead has a lot of little bumps, and I'm not sure if it was from the NARS foundation. I did return it just because I felt like having it here, I was just tempted to use it. So I did change it for an Estee Lauder. I'm already rambling. I did change it for an Estee Lauder Double Wear, and of course I picked up the wrong color. I picked up Wheat, and then that day I also picked up my brow pencil and I picked up the wrong one. I picked up this Perfect Brow Pencil when I really meant to pick up the Brow Wiz, so I have to go change those two, which I'm not looking forward to. But anyway, yeah, my skin has been reacting really badly. Everything has just been like not on point lately. Like I'm trying to grow out my sideburns. As you guys know, I used to actually remove them and I'm so tired of like having to remove them constantly. So it's in a like weird stage right there, so try to ignore that. I know it's weird to shave or take out your sideburns, but I personally like the look of not having them because when I do my contour, when I do like pictures, I like my skin to be hair free. I'm Puerto Rican and Peruvian and Chinese, so the Puerto Rican and Peruvian side of me just blessed me with a lot of hair. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and clip up my hair. Normally people get started with their eyes first, especially when they're using like glitter eyeshadows. I'm like all over today, but I like to do my face first. So I'm gonna start off with this Embryolisse Concentrate. It's like a cream slash primer. This is the normal one, the most famous one. They have one for oily skin, but I just used their normal one and put way too much. This stuff smells really good and it feels really good on the skin. So the only foundation that I've been able to wear is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place in Tawny. And I use about 3 pumps and I'm using my damp beauty blender to apply. And if I'm looking over here, that's because my mirror is over here. I don't know how people film like tutorials just looking into the viewfinder. I don't know. I feel like it would look like a hot mess in person. I haven't been wearing the Becca foundation, the complexion cream, the ultimate complexion cream, just because I feel like it's a little dry for me, especially right now with my skin all weird. I need like Estee Lauder Double Wear. Do you ever have those days where sometimes some parts of your skin just like refuse the foundation? Like sometimes my nose just doesn't want to take the foundation. Like no matter how many times I apply it, it's just like nope, I don't want it. I'm going to attempt to use this Perfect Brow Pencil. It is in the right color. It's in soft brown, and I actually do own this in like, I think it's like the universal shade or something, but I'm not a big fan of these pencils, the wooden pencils. I like retractable I like retractable pencils a lot better, but we gotta work with what we got. And of course I am out of lingering and I'm out of all of my brow wizzes. Is that a word, brow wizzes? I need to apply for that Anastasia discount, the pro discount. I don't have any pro discounts. Let me know if you guys have a pro discount and how easy it was to apply. I do have business cards and yeah, I don't know how easy it is to apply. Also, like, let me know what other places I should apply for a pro discount. I think there's this Nigel's, I think Ricky's in New York, you can apply for a discount, but I'm not too sure. So let me know, especially if you're in New York. Like let me know if there's like any secrets. I feel like I'm always missing out. Okay, that brow got really dark really quick, so I'm just gonna blend it with the spoolie. I do have a brow tutorial and actually show you guys how I get them threaded, but that's basically. Actually, I don't mind that brow. I mean, my brows are pretty dark, but I like to use brown pencils even though my hair is pitch black. One of the most frequent questions I get is what hair dye I use. Like, seriously, every single time I post a picture or a video, someone always asks what hair dye I use. And I've mentioned it so many times, but I guess it's hard to find in my videos. I use Clairol, just like a box from Dwayne Reed or Walgreens or Rite Aid or Walmart, and it's called Blue Black. And sometimes I use, like, I think I gotta get the names down packed, but there's the two darkest shades. One's like a blue black and one's like a natural dark black or something. If you go to the Clairol section, it's the non-foaming ones. I don't like the foam. I feel like it doesn't stay on my hair as long, and even though it's a lot easier to apply the foam, I like the traditional liquid kind of one. So just go to like the darkest section, and sometimes I mix those two boxes. I feel like the blue black isn't that blue. The blue black is what I use on my hair last. I just feel like this color is really off. This color is almost green in person. I am not feeling it. The Brow Wiz in Soft Brown is not this color. I don't know what happened, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean them up so that I can kind of look a little more decent. This is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer, and I'm using the shade NC25. And for a brush, I'm using the MAC 212, which is just like a flat shader brush, but I use it for my brows. And I'm just gonna clean them up because I feel like whenever my brows are not on point, this makes a huge difference to clean them up. It's so weird getting ready without music and just like talking to you guys, but it's like no response. I could just picture what you guys are saying to me. Okay, I'm like getting really lazy with this step. I don't know about you guys. I hate doing my eyebrows. I hate filling them in. It's just so annoying every single day. It's like, or every time you wear makeup, it's just so annoying. And I cannot leave them bare. It is just, I feel like it looks really odd. So I ordered these shoes on Steve Madden, right? And they're like these fringe shoes. I put them up on Instagram. I post everything on Instagram. Literally, Instagram is like my diary. Yeah, they're called Fringely. A lot of you guys said that they're really comfortable, so I decided to get them. It was weird because the only sizes left were a 6 and an 11, and I'm a size 6. So I went ahead and, you know, checked out. A week passed and I still didn't get any confirmation. The payment wasn't going through on my card. Like, I wasn't seeing the payment. My eyelids seem really dry right now, but either way, I'm going to use this MAC Painterly Paint Pots, even though mine's really dried out. I really need a new one. I might try Soft Ochre, even though it's really yellow. Painterly is a lot more beige. But anyway, yeah, so I ordered them. I'm like really pissed off. So I go like on this online chat with this guy, Steve Madden. And I'm telling him my order number, and he's just looking for it. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. Actually, we don't have that size. And your order was going to get canceled in a couple of days. Why did it say I had to say 6? And that's me being like an annoying customer. You know, they should have told me something earlier. I mean, a whole week had passed and I had no idea, and I'm over here waiting. And then, so what I do is I call a Steve Madden and I tell the guy, you know, my situation, and he was really rude. He was a manager, supposedly. I don't know. He probably was. And, or an assistant manager, he told me, I think. He was like, oh, just come in and we'll find them for you, no matter what. Like, we'll get them. I'm like, okay. Well, you know, the guy online is saying that they're sold out everywhere. He's like, no, I have access to the warehouse. I can get them for you. Just, if you want to buy them now, give me your credit card information. I'll order them for you right now. I'm like, this is super sketchy, and I'm not going to do that. I was like, all right, yeah, I'll go in store. I'll see you at your location, sure. So I tell the guy on the chat, I'm like, oh, how come this manager guy is telling me he can find them for me? He's like, well, I don't know, because it's impossible right now. We don't have them. I really wanted these shoes for IMATs, well, potentially for IMATs, because I don't know what I'm wearing for IMATs yet. Even though wearing heels to IMATs, it's necessary. Oops. Wearing heels to IMATs is necessary, but it's also so extra. I feel like I have to wear heels because number one, I'm 5 feet. Number two, heels just instantly make you look better, taller, prettier, skinnier, everything. Finally, I found them on Macy's. They had my size and they only had 3 left. I was like, yes, they're mine. So I ordered them. I didn't get the discount that I had gotten on Steve Madden, but I did get like free shipping, so whatever. They're coming soon. So that was the whole story. I'm using this Sonia Kashuk Eye on Neutral Matte 02 palette, and I'm using this shade here as a transition color. Now, in the look that I did for the Milani, why are my eyelids creasing? My eyelids seem to be creasing right now, which is really weird. But anyway, in that look, I did the brown, I think a little too much or too warm. I'm not sure. I don't really own too many cool tone browns. So if you know any like good ones, let me know. Because I feel like my browns and my crease colors are always really warm. So I don't want anything dark, obviously. I want something light and transition-y, but I want it to be cool tone. So like kind of taupey, not gray, but you know, almost. So I'm using a Sigma E40. I'm really bad at this, guys. I feel like I won't have to edit this so much because there's no voiceover and but it's gonna be a really long video. I already know it. Sometimes it takes me an hour to do my makeup. Sometimes it takes me 30 minutes, depending. Like if you give me 30 minutes, I'll take 30. If you give me a whole hour, I will take the whole hour. That's why I don't get ready for school. Really love this color. Kathleen Lights put me on. She's amazing. Next, what I'm gonna do is deepen the crease just a bit, and I think I'm gonna use this Anastasia color, and this is Bengal. It's a nice like warm color. I know I said I wanted to use cool colors. Actually, I do have a cool brown here. This is Birkin. It's a little cooler, but I already put Bengal on my brush, so Bengal it is. And I'm gonna go ahead and place that into my crease with my favorite brush in the whole wide world, and this is the Sigma E36. It's just such a precise brush. It's amazing. I think I have a pretty small lid space. I know people have smaller lid spaces. For me, I think my problem is that my eyes are kind of hooded and small, and so I really need like small, precise brushes. Because when I use a big brush, a big fluffy brush, it just doesn't give me that precise crease that I like. This brush is amazing. I do have like a Sigma affiliate link, which I'm not sponsored by Sigma. I buy my Sigma brushes at a beauty supply store in Queens called Optima Beauty. If you do use my link, thank you. If you don't, that's okay. I do honestly love their brushes. I've been using their brushes for a while. When I went to IMATS in LA, I bought a whole bunch because I love them, but I feel like I should have bought more. So I'm going to go ahead and take Blanc from Anastasia. I love this color. I'm hitting, you can't tell, but like major dentage. And I'm taking the Sonia Kashuk brush, which I've had for so long, like years. And it's still my ride or die, and it doesn't have a name on it. I'm pretty sure it's just like a shader brush, flat shader brush, but it's the black handled brushes. And I think I'm going to go pick up some more of these because this one has never failed me. Let's do this. Alright, so now let's do the blues. Taking this NYX shadow in Turnt Up. I love this. I didn't even notice this was turned up. That's really cute. Because this look is for turning up. Or I'm really corny, but yeah, it's called Turnt Up. It's from their old packaging. They're circle eyeshadows because, well, actually, what am I saying? The new ones are circular, but the new ones are their prismatic shadows, and they come in this silver packaging, where these are just their hot singles. So I'm using the hot single Turnt Up shadow. That's really cute. And let's see what brush I'm gonna take this on. You need like a nice flat brush, something to pack on color. So I'm going to take this Real Techniques Dome Shadow Brush, and I'm going to dip it in here, and I'm going to apply this all over the lid. Now I'm going to be applying the glitter on top, so don't fret if it gets a little messy. but I'm just packing it on. This color is super vibrant and really nice. Now this brush, you know, you want to use it to pack on the main part of the lid, but then you want to go in with a smaller brush for more detail work on the inside and on the outside. So this I just use to like just get majority of the color on there because it'll take forever if you use like a small brush. And I find that if you pack it on like this with this type of brush, there's no fallout. If you feel more comfortable doing your eyes first just in case, you know, do that, but I don't mind a little fallout. I can always clean it up with some concealer. I'm taking this Mikasa brush in E220, and I really like this brush. It's like nice and long. I really like the Mikasa brushes in general. And I'm gonna go ahead and apply that blue color just closer inside, so you don't have like a gap, and then just kind of go over everything and precisely just place it. Alright, let's just pack on this glitter because it's killing me. I need some glitter in my life right now. I'm going to take this Clearly Liquid glitter base. Now, this came with the Lit Cosmetics kit that I got, so you can look for dupes, but I put way too much, but I have it in the cap here. And it's just like not gel, but like a liquid base for your glitters. And so what I do is I will open up the color. Again, this is called Peacock. It's by Lit Cosmetics. I'm going to go ahead and use this Morphe brush, the S26. It's like a little flat shader brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of the glitter into the cap. So it's just chilling in there. And then dip my brush into the base just a little bit, so it's a little wet. Pick up some glitter. I really pack it on there. And then just place it onto the lid. And then this color is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, it's so pretty in person. Well, I mean, it's pretty on camera too, but in person it reflects so much light. Holy moly. I'm just going to pack this wherever I put that blue, but I'm not going to bring it up so high into the crease. So you want to kind of stop where you have that natural crease. If you don't have a prominent crease, you want to just kind of stop. You know, you want to leave enough room. You want to have your brow bone color, transition color, sometimes a crease color, and then, you know, your lid. So with glitter, you really don't want to bring it up too high. You want to let this dry a little, or else it's going to crease up to the top, which we don't want. I'll do another video maybe without using the base. So for people who have glitters but don't have a base, I've heard you can use like Visine or like a mixing medium of some sort, or any glitter base that you have. I know Too Faced makes one. Also, I think Eye Candy is called, Eye Candy Cosmetics. I don't know, I feel like it's only right that I use their base when I'm using their beautiful glitters. I had like a really nice iridescent whitish blue color in the inner corner, in the inner tear duct, which is this NYX Prismatic shadow in Frostbite. Really, really gorgeous color. I'm going to take this Zoeva Petite Crease brush, which actually looks like a pencil brush, and I'm going to apply that to the inner corner of my eye. Not too precise, because I go back and kind of fix things later, but I kind of just want to get the gist of how things are looking. Now that this glitter is still kind of drying, I'm going to move on to my concealer. And I was going to use the NARS Vanilla. Instead, I'm going to use Bare Minerals Stroke of Light in 02. And this is not really a concealer, it's an eye brightener. But I didn't feel like doing such a bright under eye today. Sometimes I feel like my beauty blenders get really dry really fast. I don't know, maybe when they get a little old, maybe that's what happens. I have like 4 beauty blenders right now. I can't tell which one's new, which one's not, because they're all pretty much stained. Someone asked me how I felt about this concealer. I like it. I'm not obsessed with it. It's nice. It's nice if you have a dry under eye and no dark circles. Which, I'm even getting dark circles, which I never used to get. But I haven't been sleeping too well lately. I'm going to go ahead and really brighten it up with the Kat Von D Shade Light palette. I love this palette. I'm obsessed with it. I've like hit pan on this middle color, which is Lyric. I don't really use the contour shades that much, but I love the highlighting shades. And I'm using the Real Techniques setting brush. And I'm going to just put this underneath. And this really brightens up underneath. And it's good to set your concealer, you know, pretty fast. I mean, sometimes I wait. Sometimes I do it right away. Depends how I'm feeling. Depends on also the concealer that you're using. If you're using, you know, like a really creasy concealer, you might want to set it right away. I'm going to use Blame It On Midnight by NYX, and I'm using the MAC 224. And I'm going to just place this in between the blue and my brow bone, just over it gently, trying not to disturb the blue. I'm gonna take Red Earth by Anastasia and just place this in the crease and deepen it. Now, in the look that I originally did, I didn't really do this, but I feel like it's necessary right now to deepen this up a little. Also, be careful when you're lining your lids with the glitter. If it's not dry, it's gonna be a little funky. But I like the NYC Liquid Liner because it'll go over anything. I did a pretty big wing that day, and it's really hard to talk while doing liquid liner. So, be right back. I'll come back to my eyeliner, but I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara. This is the Chanel Le Volume Black. And just a little quick coat of that. For eyelashes, I'm using Koko Soho. And that day, I don't know what eyelashes I wore. They were like pretty big and dramatic, but these are pretty dramatic too. So I figured I'd wear them now since this is like a fun look. But I am gonna have to cut them because they are long. I can just tell. If your eyelashes are too long, what you do is you just nip the end with a little scissor so that they can fit your eye a little better. And these are very unique lashes, the Sohos. I like the Goddess, I like Misha, but the Sohos are a little weird. I'm gonna apply this House of Lashes glue. I have to order like 20 of these because I'm all out of these. They're like dried up. Let me know if you guys like Thrive Cosmetics glue. I've heard a lot of good things. The only problem I have with the House of Lashes glue is that it gets really messy around the bottle. The bottle doesn't last that long on me. They're $10 too, and you only can get them online, so it's kind of annoying. I hate Duo. Okay, I wouldn't say I hate Duo, but I just don't like Duo. Alright, so let's get to bronzing up the face. Today I'm not really in the mood to like contour too heavy or just do too much on the face. But I'm going to take this Film Star Bronzing Glow Face Sculpt and Highlight by Charlotte Tilbury, which my girl Marie got me. And I'm going to take the Sculpt color on the Sephora Pro Contour number 74 brush. And I'm going to just contour the cheeks a little. Sorry about my dogs. So while the glue is drying on the lashes a bit, I always move on to my face. I really like this contour shade. I forgot about it. Not that I forgot about it, but I didn't want to use it because it's expensive and it was a gift to me. And now to warm up my face, I'm using MAC Give Me Sun. And I'm just warming up everything, giving me a fake tan. I love MAC Give Me Sun. It's just amazing. I'm obsessed with it. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the lashes with my tweezer. And I'm gonna have a whole lash video up soon. I apply them with a tweezer. It's a lot easier for me. Having fake nails definitely helps with applying your lashes, because you get to just like pinch them down like this. Make sure they're on. Wow, these are like extreme. Oh my god, these are like drag lashes. What am I doing with my life? Whoa. I think I'm gonna have to take these off. They're just a little too extreme for me. Like, you can't even see my eye. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with these. I don't know who would wear these, but these are really huge. Like, I can't even see with them on. No. So this is clearly a fail. Well, that was very disappointing. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Misha lash, and I just feel like that was such a waste of time, such a waste of lash. Oh, I'm so frustrated. Like, that rarely happens to me where I put on a lash and it's like way too much, because normally I can do a pretty dramatic lash, you know, and be okay with it. But that was just, I've never owned a lash so big. And again, they're by Koko lashes, which I love Koko lashes, but I don't know what happened with the Sohos. That was just a hot mess. I'm just gonna apply a little bit of Warm Soul over that bronzer. I'm gonna line my lips with World by MAC. And I'm using Colored Rain Sugar. Okay, let's try this again. You know what I also think it is? I haven't worn lashes, like big lashes, in a while, so I think they're all looking really dramatic on me because I'm not used to seeing myself with them. Don't you guys hate when there's glue on your tweezer and you try to put your lashes on and they get stuck to the tweezer? Am I the only one who just hates that? Or when your lash gets stuck to your real lashes and it like won't budge. I feel like I should have had something to drink here. I remember using this color called Blue Jeans by NYX, and it's also a prismatic shadow. Really pretty, like iridescent, light blue jean kind of color. I'm going to take this MAC pencil brush. This is the 219. And I'm going to pack that onto my lower lash line. Now I'm going to apply some lower lash mascara, and I can't remember if I did eyeliner or not, like black eyeliner or brown or something, but I think I'm going to leave it bare, the waterline. I think in that video I didn't have so much on my lower lash line, like this blue color, but I really like it. I'm going to just kind of define my brows a little. I'm using Anastasia medium brown dip brow pomade on the Zoeva wing liner brush, and I'm just going to kind of define them a little more because we do have a pretty bold eye. You ever just see one brow hair and you're just like, you gotta go? That's me every time I do my makeup. I just like see brow hairs just poking out and it kills me. Like, why can't we just have clean, fresh brows every single day? I'm going to line the bottom. Whoa, did a little too much there, buddy. Made him a little fuck. Alright, so I made this brow a little thick, so I'm gonna thicken the other one a little. I'm gonna just add a little bit of this clear brow gel, which I'm out of, by Anastasia as well. And this stuff, seriously, like, you take it for granted, the brow gel, but when you're running low or you don't have any and you wake up with brows like this, you're just like, let me run to Sephora real quick. I wonder when, do you guys know when the VIP sale is going to be? Because I kind of don't want to place an order on Sephora knowing that it's going to come, because I know it's coming soon. Okay, so I think, oh, highlight, duh. I'm going to use this Kevyn Aucoin Celestial Candlelight highlight. So let's see how this goes. I really like it. Do you guys like this? I'm going to set my whole face with the Coty powder, which I'm not sure if this is breaking me out. I hope it's not. Some of you guys said that this Coty powder broke you out because it has like all these like chemicals and fragrance and whatnot. But I really like it, so I hope it's not this that's breaking me out. I like to apply this and then just give it like a couple and then take it off. Not take it off, but like blend it. That's what the baking is. But people who bake their face, it's just like a term that people use. People who bake usually leave it on for longer. This stuff is not good for flash photography. I have this in the shade Translucent, but it will give you like a really bad flashback. So don't use this if you're going to be taking flash photos. But it photographs nicely, you know, without flash. Because it just makes you look really airbrushed. So I'm going to go do my hair and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my hair is straightened, I'm going to go ahead and apply some lip gloss. This is Dose of Colors Undressed. And it's a pretty light color. Kind of has like peachy undertones. And I'm just going to pat it in just to blend it a little bit. I'm going to contour my nose a little. I'm using the Too Faced Little Black Book of Bronzers. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Milk Chocolate Soleil color. And I'm using this Morphe M510. I'm just going to pinch the brush and then contour my nose a little bit. Here's what the eyes look like closed. This is the perfect look for springtime and like a night out or girls' night out, a date night. It's really fun, but it's still wearable. You can definitely pair this with like black or white, or you can be bold and wear this with like a colorful outfit. I would just wear this with like some leggings, a white shirt, cardigan, and maybe some like Converse. I don't know, because I'm really simple, but you can definitely play this up and wear like a really fun, bright outfit or some really nice, fun, bright, colorful earrings. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you like these talk through get ready with me's, or do you prefer voiceovers. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.